So hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel. So this is day 2 of documenting my trades, and I'll show you how we maneuvered through. The strategy is still the same, we aren't changing, we are trading with the same strategy over and over again, so that I can prove to you that if you just have one strategy to yourself and you follow all the rules that you have given yourself, then you can become profitable in life, in other pairs, or in which commodity that you are trading, and become comfortable. For as long as you follow your rules, you follow your system, your strategy. So yesterday I'll be taking you through these two trades. There is this one for yesterday and this one for Asian session. It was from a New York session yesterday. So let me show you. I had taken a trade there. It's like this. Okay, let me open it. I had screenshotted it. Okay, as you can see, I had taken a trade at approximately 1500. That is where I had entered the trade, and I was targeting a 4-hour high. Okay, so we will try to see what was happening. You can see at this time, this is not a replay. It is the exact time I was taking the trade. It was at 9:59 p.m. Okay, so and this is the trade. But I was removed at break even after my risk management. After price ran to approximately half of my TP, I put a break even so that maybe price cannot reverse back to my entry and leave me at a loss after going in with some profits. So it went for approximately 200 pips, a risk reward ratio of approximately that 1:3. So we will see the mistake I made on the TP, and then I will also explain to you why I entered the trade, my confirmations, yeah, that we can the strategy can be understood deeper and deeper. It is a tested strategy. Actually, we are testing as we go on. So I think let us look once. Then we delete everything, and then we start analyzing the way I analyzed the market. So as you can see here, this is on a weekly time frame. We had tapped into a weekly order block. Okay, had a daily value gap there. Okay, and then on our upside, what did we have? We had a daily order block that had been respected. Mark all your point of interest that you can use the day all this that you are trading. So what had happened? This was on Monday. Price had come back to and tapped into this fair value gap, and then it pushed higher on till on Tuesday. Okay, but it didn't break with a body, so that means it was just a liquidity take. So that's why it came back to a daily low, that is a daily liquidity. Sought the daily liquidity and then started going up, but still it respected this daily order block. Okay, so let us go into the 4-hour time frame and see what happened. You can see price rallied up, but then didn't break with bodies here, so that was a liquidity take. Market with the next. Okay, that was a liquidity take. And this means, because this is a daily liquidity take, as you can see, time frame, it was a daily liquidity take. Therefore, we should put price on a daily point of interest. And so what did we have? We had a daily fair value gap and a daily order block. So where should we go to look at our price? We should look at this at how price reacts at these two main POIs, the daily order block and the daily fair value gap. Okay, so price uh, price came uh, on Tuesday. Yeah, this was after the liquidity take, still on the daily liquidity, and then rallied up. And then what happened? Found a 4-hour fair value gap that was strong to push price lower. 4-hour resist price order block. I hope you are with me. Okay, so let us go to the see if we had a good 15-minute order block. And what did we have? We had a very good 15-minute order block here with a good momentum to the upside. So, and also on this 15-minute order block, there was a 1-hour order block also to resist price. So that is why I came, put my entry at this 15-minute order block. You can see this, and then let the price to run, and you can see it was well rejected, didn't hit our our stop loss and rallied upwards, but then it didn't hit our TP. Why didn't it hit our TP? Why? On this 4-hour order block, there is something I neglected, and I can take the full accountability of it. So as you can see at this zone, we had a 4-hour order block. So it would have been my responsibility to see this 4-hour order block, and at the back of my mind know that there is a possibility of price being rejected at this point of entry. So therefore, my the best TP that would have put the appropriate one would have been at this zone. Okay, at that 4-hour order block, because we don't know if price if this order block will resist price, or price will go up and violate it. So the appropriate one will be at this, or even take partial settlement, and maybe the other TP to be at this zone. So therefore, we had a two 1:2.56 trade there, and it ran well into profits. Maybe the person who would have taken interest at that zone would still have been profitable, and I took a break even at that zone. Okay, so that was New York session, and look at it. Let me show you the appropriate time that I took the trade. You can see I took the trade at this candle, and it was at 14:45. So therefore, I did not violate my system rules that I shouldn't trade after 50. Okay. And as you can see in my screenshot also, what time was it? This was after the trade running for some time. It was at 9:59 p.m. That is the African time. Okay. So that was a good trade, and I take the accountability of losing it because I didn't look at my TP well. Okay, so I now want us to go to the Asian session and see how I took this other trade. Okay, longer maybe queen for our point of view. Yeah, we will not go to the daily PY because we have already. So as you can see, let me delete even that. At 1800, yeah, before the Asian session started out, we can see that it was respecting this 4-hour order block. Let me mark it out. Our engulfing Okay, we had a very bearish 1 hour engulfing candle. And where did it tap into? It tapped into a 1 hour order block there. Order block at that zone. Okay, so price came, respected the 1 hour order block, and then at 22:30, price went to a premium point of interest, 15-minute point of interest, tapped into it, and then started going lower. Okay, so where should our TP be? Still at our 4-hour low. So it was approximately 300 pips and a risk reward ratio of 1:3.97. So, and you can see this trade was good, a good price action, tapped into the liquidity and then started running upwards. Okay, so those were the two trades I took on Wednesday, and it was on Wednesday and Tuesday, and I hope you have understood why I took them. And you can see that I'm just using my strategy, the same system that I showed you there before on the other video that is under the strategy. That is what I'm still using. I'm breaking no rules. I'm following like what I had on my paper. The rules that I had outlined, those are the ones which I'm following. So thank you. I'd like also for you to share, like, and subscribe if you loved the video.